Hey, guess what? I'm having more car trouble. I hate working on my car. This one looks like it's supposed to be easy, but that's usually deceptive. So, well, let me do this because this is like kind of fun. You can't see it, but believe me, I've got an engine light there. I took it down to O'Reilly's, and they had the ability to do the engine check. And in this Sierra, 2017 Sierra, the engine light indicated a problem called a U1510, 1510. And at the top of the list, it said that it was not communicating with the grill shutter. So these things under the grill goes like that, like Venetian blinds, and they allow the heat, the air to come in and to control the amount of air coming into the engine, into the radiator, so it's able to handle the temperatures better. Anyway, I'm not the big car expert. What I usually do is I work my way through it, and then I find where something, maybe it's a little something you should think about. So let's get to it. Let's take a look at the new one in the box. Okay, so I bought a new blend door. It's not a blend door, it's a grill shutter. So I got my new grill shutter. I got it out of the box. It's like there's some things I'm checking it out here. And it's like, okay, so evidently there's a sensor. I'm supposed to take off the old one. And this is the new plug here. And then I started looking at these. And then it's like, what the? Look at that. Let's take a look. Let's take a closer look. I don't know if this is common, but I guess if you are going to get one of these and you're going to check it out, look at these. They're not even hooked in there. So I'm going to turn this off, and then we'll see if I got the right one. I'll see if I can pop those things back into their place, and if it's good as new, then all right. Okay, so I got these in, and I got these in, and I got these in, and it was one of those deals where you're being a strong but firm but loving hand. Then I started noticing something here, like this rail, it's not made to go down here, so I'm curious about this. And then also at the other end, it's got the same thing. So both ends look the same, but I would think that you would have like small rails that would make everything. So why are these this way? Anyway, but hopefully my looking at it will help out. And I'm going to compare it to the old one. So maybe there are things that I can pop on to replace it. All right, that's it. There's my engine compartment. It's all dusty. So first thing, I got to take this thing off, which goes from here to here. It looks like I've got this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. These are these little pop ones, the little pop things. So here, it looks like, is it this easy? Can I just use this? And I go, oh, I don't know about that. Maybe if I was a little bit more careful. What about this guy? Is this how you do it? Do you pop that up? I don't know. I'm going to figure it out before I film it. So I was doing that. I guess I had it on the wrong thing. Okay, maybe I'll have to go like this and then put my fingernail under the other side. Okay, I got a couple out. And this one was like a little bit of a wrestling match. This was just like, wasn't that bad. And I was able to use my like door panel thing to get it out. But I got a little question. Let me show you how it works. Okay, see how you have this? This little thing will squeeze together. And it's got the edge on there. So it squeezes together and it goes through that little hole in the bottom. And it holds this part onto there. Then the little tip, the little cap part, I don't know if I'm breaking these or not, but look at that. It looks broken. Anyway, it goes in there and it holds the two pieces so where this will not squish back together. So the way that you would have it is you would have this one popped up a little bit so that this is squished together, put it in there, and then you put the other one down. Let's see if I can do this. Because I was like, I'm going to try to do it where, okay, so I was like this. And I'm going to go kind of like that. And I'm like, come on, you. Come on, you. Look at that. Oh, 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 oh. And then I was kind of, if I kind of go around it, but it wants to turn. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So if I pop that up, and then I go under, I can pop it out. But I'm wondering, anyway, I don't know if I'm breaking them or if it will hold it later at the end. But if it doesn't hold it, you can purchase these things. And they're like little, I mean, you could go down to O'Reilly's or AutoZone or whatever, and they've got these little packets, and they cost quite a bit. They'll cost like $3 or $4 a piece, something like that. But if you go on Amazon, you can get the same thing, like a big package, more than you will ever need. All your neighbors on your street will come to you when they need it, or you'll have a package in your garage and you'll be saying, when am I ever going to use those? Anyway, so that's how they come out. I've got a few more to go, and then we'll see what the next problem is. Okay, I got that part off, and then I watched every other video, and the next thing they do, so here's the grill, there's my hand, come up here, see these guys? I got all of these out. So these will actually screw in here. And the way you do it, let me see if I can pop it back in place. Pop it in place. Looks really easy, right? Now look at this. See right here, right there? What you do is you lift it and you push it forward. Lift it and push it forward in each place, right? And you try to get all four. This one too. Come on, you too. And then the next step is somebody just like walks up and they grab it like right here and they pull it. So I was going to do that, and I was like, SOB, this is like hard to do. So I looked in here, and I hope that you can see, oh yeah, see way down there? It's like a screw or something. I'm going to try to point at it. That thing right there, see right down there? It's a screw in there. And if I had pulled hard enough, I would have just snapped this off. I would have broke it. The screw is actually, it's behind here, this. So now I'm going to take this guy off. It looks like one screw right there, and there's a screw on the other side. And I'm going to do it. This is why I always like to do these videos, and I hope that they help other people, because, wait, you got to see my sorrow. Look at my sad face. I do this for you because I don't want you to jack it up. No, I always run into these problems. You know, you watch the videos and it's like, oh, it's so easy. So keep on watching. Everything that I show here is where you could possibly break something and make it really look ugly. Oh God, talk about ugly. Here's the old one and the new one side by side. Remember, I was like a little bit worried about these louvers and how they pop loose here. Well, it turns out when I was taking this off, these over here, they popped out when I just like touched it. So that's something to be careful of when you're putting it together. The other deal is, notice on the new one, it doesn't have this bar that comes all the way down. Well, that's the way it is on the other one. I was concerned about that. And otherwise, it seems like it's about the same quality. And then the other thing that you have to consider is this thing over here. This part right here is original to the car, and it has to do with temperature or something. So you take it off. So here's where it was. It's got the little clip there. You take that out, you slide this little part out, and then you pull it apart, pop it in there, put it in the little hole like that. The other one, I'm gonna start putting together, but before I'm done, I'll show you the clip when I'm ready to do that. So let's take a look at it. Oh, look at this. Boom, that's so gross. Oh, hey, I got it back together, quite a bit back together. Look at that. I got that back in. I got this back in. I got to put that back on. But this is what I want to talk about. Here's the plug. How do you take this plug off? Let's go around here like this. See this red thing? You pull that up, boom, like that. But then this is where it gets, it could be complicated, but it's not. Inside there's a tab. So you can take, at this point, you take a very small flat screwdriver. You poke it under there, and you pull it all apart. So you snap it back together, push the plug in like that, everything is good. Well, I was going to make an outro that matched my intro, but my daughter is using the truck. So, needless to say, I got the truck going, I got the engine light off. The way that I got the engine light off is I disconnected the battery overnight. I tried doing it for shorter periods, but for some reason it just kept popping on. Once I did it overnight, hooked it up, had no problem after that. Then what else? So what are the things? So number one, the little push tab things, or the yeah, little push tab things. You can get those from Amazon. I have an Accord that all the panels fell off the bottom, so I bought a big bag of those things and I plugged it all back in, and it's a lot better. That's one. So the push tabs, that's where you could go wrong. Number two, taking the grill off. If you've got a Silverado, it should just pop off like a lot of the other videos. But there was that extra bit of the body that you take off. You take the screws off the ends. I think there's this one screw on each side underneath. And then the rest of it, you pop these things out, but it's still like a little bit not easy to just pop out. And so I included a video. Of a man who shows how to do it. He gets under there and he actually does it. So what do we got? Then there's the clip. You know, the clip on a few of these videos I've seen where the clip is broken, and I can see how that could be the problem. Then examining it, the blend door that I got from Amazon, which I've got a link down below, is the same as the one that came in the car, and it was just easily, and the deals where it like pops apart. So what did I do? So I took it apart, took it out, and I put a new one. So it really was easy. It was easy, and it did take me. I was filming this, and it was the first time I did it, and I didn't want to wreck things, so it did take me more than like some of these guys are showing how they did it. It's like, oh, it's an hour. And when they did the engine test down at O'Reilly, down at the auto parts store, and the number came up and they gave me the sheet. It was a list, a long list of things. At the very top was the shutters. And then when I did a search here on YouTube, there was a lot of other people that had it, and they said this is exactly what it is. And I believe there's one person who has a video where he actually shows with an oscilloscope how to tell whether it's the motor or the connector or like that. And so I took the chance. I ordered one from Amazon. It showed up in like 3 days. Took me, now that you know how to do it, because it's easy once you know how. It probably would have taken me about an hour to do it. And so I got some stuff, links in the bottom, and I want to continue doing these videos. And so if you like my style, if you like the things I'm trying to help you not get messed up on, buy me a cup of coffee. Keep me going. Get me excited. Just keep stringing me along thinking that, oh yeah, everything's going to be A-okay. But anyway, my videos are on a number of things. I've only started making these. I had some disheartening things happen but now I've started up again. So that's really the end of the fix the car video. But I truly would appreciate the support, because making these little videos are a crack up. Anyway, I know I'll just keep on talking if I'm allowed. So I'm going to stop it right here. What if I can stop it with my hand? No, I can't stop it with my hand. I can stop it with this hand.